Hey YouTube, it's Naturally, and I'm here today to show you how I got this simple everyday makeup look. Just stay tuned and keep watching. Cleansing my face, usually first the cleanser, then of course the moisturizer. First, start off with whatever primer you have. I use the Smashbox Photo Finish. What is it? Photo Finish Primer Water, the travel size. Then I go and just let it sit for a little bit, and as I'm letting it sit, just do my brows. In my last tutorial, you saw how I did my eyebrows, so I can leave the link down there and you can see how I do my brows. So what I do after that, I use an orange concealer to cover up the darkness under here, and of course I have a little stash. I am not afraid to say that. So I use the orange concealer, of course. This one is also by LA Pro Girl Conceal. So this one I do use the brush on here, and I don't use too much on here, and I put it on before I put the foundation on. And if you have like dark areas around there, I would put it on, place it there too, and on that side. But I don't really, and I had the e.l.f. mist setting spray, so I put a little bit on a sponge. The type of sponges I have, I get from like the drugstore, and I just dab it on, just pat it on. What I don't like to do is rub on, because if you're rubbing it, any of your makeup on, all it's going to do is just like you're rubbing it off with the sponge. So the next step, I just use, oh, ignore that, that was my phone. The foundation I have is L'Oreal True Match in the color C6 Cool Soft Sable. And what I do is just put it on the back of my hand, just like 1.5 squeezes or something. And then just a little bit, just pat it on around my face. And once I feel like there's enough on to my face, just pat it on. And just in circular motions, go around. Try to go like past your neck, onto your neck a little bit. You really don't have to go on to your chest. Just go like a little bit down here. And a little bit like past your ear. Just to blend it in. If you don't go here, you will be able to see the difference. And if you can tell like that you have like foundation or something on. Of course people are going to know you have foundation because your skin is like so beautiful. Oh, her skin is so nice and smooth, she has foundation on. But at the same time, you still want your skin to look nice and smooth. I'll go a little bit on my eyebrow, right just over the concealer. And like I said, this is going to be the everyday look, so I don't really put like eyeshadow on, so this one I will cover my eye with it, and I will go under my eye. I usually don't put foundation on my eye unless I'm doing, like I said, the everyday look. Next, this one is optional if you want to. I would do like a highlighter. I will highlight under my eyes. Color for this one, just like I use on my eyebrows, I use Toffee. This one also I use the brush. I don't go all the way like out here. I just do like a few under my eyes. The X on my eye, right over my forehead. Just, I don't go all the way down to my nose. Like another X on my chin. And that's just about it. If I forgot anything, I'll go back. Oh, yeah, I did forget something. Right here. Once again, I'm going to use the e.l.f. spray mist. Put a few pumps on, let it soak in. some people, when it comes to the color corrector and the highlighting, they will put the concealer under the foundation. Me, I put it over the foundation when it comes to the concealer. But that one's your choice, however it looks to you. Yes, I love you some coffee. And tea. Tea also. What you can do, you can finish here if you want to. It's just a simple one. But if you want to set it, I use the powder. This one is the Kiko Milano makeup. It's a bronzer powder, but I like it to use it as a setting powder because it matches my whole skin tone. So that actually sets my face, and I love the way it comes out. So, as I said, circular motions all over. There's one more step for the brows coming up. Down to your neck where you place the foundation, and of course your ear too. Then also, if you want to contour, I would suggest to use like an angled brush. This one I got also off of Amazon. This brush is actually my favorite one. I'm still trying to figure out where it came from. This one started out when I first started doing makeup. My sister got it for me. I'm not gonna get all into like details and everything, but just say my sister got it for me as like a Christmas gift. And the contour I'm using is just powder. I don't really use the cream for the contouring. But this one is Black Radiance pressed powder. Just get a little bit on your angle brush. I use the fish lips. And just figure out where your cheekbone is and just place it right under it, like just under it. So just head up a little bit. Right up to your hairline. You don't want to go just on the side of your hairline because then it's going to be obvious. We'll put a little bit in your hair. And then on the other side, of course. Also, I'm not going to do the nose. Other options, you can do the nose, but I'm not going to do the nose today. Last thing I did was added this, the tinter, and the clear setting. The reason why I didn't add it right after was because I added powder. So, I would suggest to hold that until you add the powder. And right now I'm just adding the clear one. Okay. So the next thing you can do, add eyeliner. Usually I just add it to the bottom. And this one is I just got it from Jordana. Well, Walgreens, of course. Walgreens, you can get it from CVS, any drugstore that has it. Jordana, use the eyeliner. I can use lip liner. Usually just at the back. Then of course same thing with the other side. The thing at the top, I just put it as close to the lashes as I can to make it as thin as I can, just to make it look darker. And then where it stops, I just have it fade out. And as you can see at the top, how you can see it like smudge up a little bit, just take your finger and just press down till it comes out. I don't really add too I'm not gonna say too much. I don't really add eyeshadow. I use different mascaras. The mascara that I'm using is the Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline, and it's my first time using it. I'm sorry, I'm so into the mirror. Hey me. I'm not really crazy about putting it down on my lower lashes. You don't have to. Next, I just apply some blush. The one I use is one from Smashbox, and this brush is from Icing, and yes, I like it. Circular motions, as I said, right above the contour. You can smile if you want to. Just get that right there. I'm so used to where I apply it that I don't even smile anymore. I just apply. Here you go. You can go up a little bit if you would like to. You gonna be popping, girl. How I look so far. Okay. And then, of course, next is the highlighter. You don't have to, like I said, everyday look. You don't have to go through all of this, but I like to so far. I'm gonna use my favorite brush because it's a taper brush. This is one I got from a drugstore across Walmart, and I like the color of it. This one is Hula Hula. Just swatch a little bit. There you go. Just above, just right there. Right above the blush. You can even blend it in a little bit. And if the brush ain't working, sometimes you can use your finger. If you want to. Remember, these are your choices. Just put a little bit right at the arch. Not your whole eyelid. And your forehead. And your nose. Circular motion, circular motion, circular motion. Just remember, ring around a rosy. I usually put like a lip liner. My signature is like usually dark lips. I love dark lips. Some people could put nude lips for their everyday. My everyday is usually dark lips. Of course, they go out like, oh, let me look so fancy. I'm gonna do dark lips. No, I love dark lips like crazy. I'm not really crazy about light lips because I got that mustache thing, and it emphasizes it. So, whatever color, this is your choice for this one. And I usually just put the lip liner at the top, then have it like, you know, color in a little bit, and then just rub them together so it kind of fades in. Then what I do next is just a Stay Glossy lip color. I know it's gone crazy, but like I said, these things work well, and I had to get a new one, and it works. Just about the same color. One coat and you're good. Like the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Once again, optional, your choice. And that is how I get my simple everyday look. As I said, the options are optional. Just remember, if you watch my eyebrow tutorial, the last thing I place on with the clear gel, if you're going to do the everyday look, don't put it on until after you put the setting powder, so your eyebrows will be complete. So yeah, until my next tutorial, it's Naturally, and I will see you later.